Exclamation everybody, and welcome back to Cuit. So I enjoyed my playthrough through the in the side quest video that I did of this game enough that I thought, you know what, let's just continue it, and rather than eschew the commentary like I've done in the past with other puzzle games, I figured I'll just keep the commentary and let's just do this like a regular let's play. Why not? There's like 65 levels or something like that right now, and I figured let's go through. I don't do too many puzzle games, so let's go through and just and have a little let's play, just a tiny one, just a tiny little one. Got a comment from the dev on my first video, the side quest video, that the level that I was on was in fact broken. Level 25, the previous level 25. This one is the new one, and they've taken it out of the dev has taken it out of circulation until it's fixed. So we're just going to pick up with the new level 25 here, entitled Culprit. So let's see what we can do here. We got another one of these locks going on. We got one of these switchamaroos when it switches from off to on. Okay. And we've got a flip-flop. Sure. We've got a signal transmitter, a radio transmitter, which will send a signal up to here. And then we got a switch to send it whichever way we want. Okay. So then, with that said, and then this is just a battery. Alright, so this is where all the power is coming from. Okay, so we're going to have to press the button to get things moving here, but I also need to make sure I've got the right things going. So we got a lock at the end here. So the first, it's got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 level lock. Alright, so the first thing we need are the bottom two to be on. Alright. And this is a flip-flop, right? So when every time it switches from off to on, this will go. Okay, so as soon as I let this through, this will switch to off to on, from off to on, and then this one is the same thing. So first things first, I think this is in the right position for the first lock here. So what I'll do is I'll hit this one first, right? And then hit this one. There we go. So that's the first lock. And then what's the second one that we have to do? So get that one, and then all three of them. Alright, so this one will stay on because that's still a flip-flop. So all I really need to do is switch this guy over to well, I gotta get this guy to switch over to there. So we'll switch this guy down here, and this should switch him immediately because it's going from off to on. So let's do that right now. There we go. Alright. So that's two locks down. So then the third one is the top and the bottom. So switching that shouldn't be too bad because I can switch this over here. That will turn this one off. And we'll still have the top and the bottom going. Right. Yes, we'll still have the top and the bottom going because it'll go up that way. Alright. So there we go, that's the third one. And then we need to, what's the fourth one? All of them have to be off. Okay. So then in order for all of them to be off, I gotta turn this guy back on. I have to have this guy flip back over, which means he's gonna have to, I'm going to have to hit him with this guy only changes output when the input switches from off to on. So I got to send input through this guy twice, right? This flip-flop will go that. This guy will stay the way he is. And then we got to do it again. So he switches down to here, and then we got to do it a third time. Right? To get that through there. Okay, I think we got this right. So let's try it. 1, 2, 3. All right, good. We got this. This is now green. So now we just have one more lock to do. And that one has to be the middle one. Okay. So turn this off so we can't possibly get this to turn back on again. And then all we need is for the middle one to be green. So we just need to switch this up this way. The problem is this guy's going to flip over. That's going to be a bit of a problem. Right, because he's going to flip over as soon as I do the power through him. Well, he's not going to get power, though. No, no, no. We're okay. This is all right. There we go. Excellent. That's right, because the switch was going the other way, so we're fine. All right, hurry. Oh, boy. What is this? What's the timer? When input is powered, output flips every quarter of a second. Okay. So every quarter of a second, the output flips. Oh, I see. So this is going to make the AND true, so we just have to hurry with our switchy swappies here. This is going to a transmitter. Where is that okay, it's coming down there. So, and then this is what? That's equal when output is active when both inputs are the same. Alright, so I can keep both inputs as empty here, and this will always be true. So all I really need to do is get this signal to come through. I need it to come through when this is on, when this guy's on. So I gotta kind of wait for him to do his thing there. Alright, and how do I... So his signal's transmitting, but it's always the opposite of the input. Okay, so he's transmitting a signal now all the time. Which means that, oh, I see what they're doing here. So I need to actually have these both turned on so that it will go out there like that. I think though, well, actually, this guy, I gotta flip him over again, but we gotta wait until we have power going through there. Oh, okay. So I missed something. Oh, yeah, I need to do that when this is off. That's right. I didn't realize that there was a bomb down here. I was trying to satisfy both of these, and that's not what it's telling me to do. So what I gotta do is wait for that to go off, right? And then we got it. Yeah, okay. I didn't process the fact that there was a bomb down the bottom. I thought that was another target. All right, compact. So we got a switcher jigger. Green light is active when input is powered. Okay, that goes to this equals guy, which does lead to a target, so we need this guy to be off. So that this one will be, well, if he goes off, then this AND is going to be true, which will go to this bomb, which is not what we want. So, but that said, if well, actually no, if this guy switches over, then that will turn this one off, and we don't have to worry about that bomb anymore, from what I can tell. So if I've got... So I don't have any power going through him yet. We have a flip-flop there, which makes sense. He's coming from a transmitter, which is over on the other side here. But once this guy has power going through him, then this will no longer be equal, which means this will swap over to the end, and this will no longer be, if I do this right, this will no longer be true. I gotta make sure this is no longer true before I do anything. Because then I gotta switch this guy back over so that he comes over and makes this AND true, right? Which will then transmit, and also this guy will always stay on. Okay. Right. So, with that being the case, so we gotta turn this guy this way. We gotta turn this guy this way. There we go. And then we could turn this guy back this way. Oh, wait. How did that... Where did that power something? So this went there to there. Powered... that... Huh. Where did I lose it at? Is it this guy down here, this flippy flop? No, it shouldn't be. Right? Because I do need to turn the power to transmitters off for a second so that this guy will be... well, no, this guy will flip over. So then this will be true. Where did I lose it? Where did I lose it at? Let's try this again. Alright, so we got it going this way. And it should always stay that way, right? So then... if this is coming down here, right? So this is going to stay true. So this comes down here and it powers this guy. He's going to go there and he's going to transmit. What we need to do is flip this guy over to this way. Well, yes and no. I have to flip this guy. This guy has to stay where he's at right now to power this. But then afterwards, I don't care. I can flip him over here to get this one going. So where did I lose touch with reality at? So let's switch over this way. Oh, is this still was powered? The green lane is active if input is powered. Oh, it flipped back over on me. Oh, I get it. Okay. It flipped back over when I switched it. Okay. Alright, I think I see what happened there. Well, this won't be equal though. Will it? No, that'll be equal, because that won't have any power going through it. Okay, wait a minute. I think I've got this. I think I've got it. I'm just not thinking about it right here. So this one... so why did that explode when I did that? So this one came down here, because that wasn't equal anymore. Right. And that guy still has power. That's the problem. That's what's tripping me up. Because I can't flip these fast enough to make that true, can I? Well, if I flip this over... wait a minute. So I flip that over. This becomes true, but this becomes false, which is what's doing that. Right. Yeah, as soon as this guy becomes false, it's moving over to here, where this... so I have to get this power switched over. That's the only move I've got. Immediately, anyway. Once I've got that, then this guy I can do this to, right? And then when I switch this guy back over, this will be true again, which should swap that over, right? Right. And now this guy will always be powered, and our transmitter will always be powered, which is what we want. So then I switch this guy back. This will be true. This will be false. But because this is true, this will only go up to here. Right, so I think I can switch this back. Yeah, there we go. So this stays false right now, but this is true, which means I can go like that. Wow. Wow, it wasn't that difficult, but man, was I spinning my wheels on that one. Jesus. Okay. It's just trying to think logically, and it's just not coming to me tonight for some reason. Waterfalls. Alright, so we got a bunch of switches, we got a bunch of flip-flops, and we got a locking system with 5 majiggers on it. And we've got a equal here. So what's the first lock? Obviously it's not the top one, right? It's okay, it's the top and bottom. It's the first one. So we should be able to get that right away here because this guy is that way. So we'll just do loop like that. And then what's the next one? Top 2 and then just the top 1. All right, well we got that kind of, right? So I just do this. Yeah, I had a feeling those are going to switch over, but that's all right. I can just swap this guy, which will turn this one off, and not do anything here because this is an AND. So do that, and do that again. There we go. All right, that's 2 levels. So what's the third one? Is just the middle guy. Just the middle guy. So we need that AND to be satisfied, which we can do because we still got power going through this guy here. So we can do that, and then we can swap this guy over so that this guy doesn't change, and just go turn the power on here, right? Let me make sure I've got the right sequence here. Because the top one's still on. Oh, we only want the middle one, so I gotta turn the top one off. Well, that's fine. Once this is satisfied, it's going to go through here, and this is no longer going to be equal. Alright, so that's fine. That's fine. Alright, we'll just do this. Alright, so that's 3 down. So what's the 4th one? Just the top one. So we need this to be equal again, which means I need to turn this guy. No, this guy's got to stay where he's at. This guy can turn on. Like I can flip this guy over, which will turn this one off, and we'll be good to go again, right? So, or I could just turn the power off, right? And just leave this guy going, because what's the one after that? Top and bottom is the one after that, right? So, well, actually, but yeah, no, I can leave this guy going. I just need to turn this off at the switch. Yeah, top and then top and bottom, okay. So we'll turn this off up here. Excellent. Alright. And then what that'll allow me to do is we need top and bottom, I think, for the last one. So we got top already. So then all I gotta do is switch this guy over, and then that will put power back through this guy, I think. And I think we'll be good. Let me just make sure that it's top and bottom again. 4, 5, okay. So then if I go like so, bang, alright. Very good. Some of them I can puzzle out pretty easily. Some of them just really trip me up left, right, and center. Okay, so we got a bunch of switches. A first challenge, huh? I feel like I've already had my first challenge several challenges over. So we've got ores. We've got ores. And then we've got a splitter. And we've got an always on. So if we were to get power through this guy here, This equals 1. Exclusive OR. Active when exactly one input is powered. Yeah, that's going to be a problem because we don't want this to transmit. And this is an OR. So we can't have any power go through here. Because you look at this and you're like, oh, I'll just have power go through here and it'll be fine. But no, you can't do it that way. It's got to come from this side. It's going to be a bit of a challenge because unless I flip-flop that top one. Yeah, if I flip-flop this top one, then this and won't be true anymore. So I can flip this up this way. Then I can flip this way. It will transmit. This will stay on. This will be true. And this will come on, but this guy will be off. So, or not. Okay. What did I miss? What did I miss? So this went here. So let's transmit it. This came down here. This is always on after it's powered. And this power should have gone around here. Output is always the opposite of the input, right? So that would have been input to there, so that should have turned that off. So why didn't that turn that off? What am I missing here? Yeah, what am I missing? That should have worked, right? Right? What could I be missing that I'm not seeing here? Oh, this guy's going through that one. Well, that's correct. Oh, he didn't get any power. That's the problem. Okay, he didn't get any power at all. That's why that didn't work. Right, so if I swap this guy up here, this stays on. That transmits. Okay, so I can't just turn this guy down this way, though, because it will make that go off. So I'll make this equal. I'll make this exclusive OR correct, which will have this come through here then. But I can get this power going over here without any problems, right? I need that to do that. So I can turn that off. So then even though this will be true, it doesn't matter because the other side's not true. Right? And then this one can be swapped around this way, I guess. Which doesn't really do anything for me. I don't think. Why did I switch this one down here again? Was the purpose of me doing that? I'm not sure what the purpose of me doing that was. Oh, so that when the transmitter transmits, this will be false. That's why I did that. Okay, so then these have to stay the way they are. When I flip this one over, this will become true again. So I gotta make sure this is in place like that, and then that will transmit, which should make this false, hopefully. Right. Okay. Okay. That said, now I gotta turn this guy back off again so he stops transmitting. So we'll do this. Oh, wait. Oh, I had to put it the other way. I had to switch this one up here, right? I think that's what it was telling me to do. Alright, so do this. We do that. And then we do this. And then this goes up this way. We do that. And I gotta switch this one back up this way, right? So that reverses again. So do that. Good. And then this guy comes up this way. And we got it. Alright. I got an achievement master, huh? I don't feel like a master after all this.